if it's sure for you, nobody say, I'll put my hair. May you put your hair. When you play back at May 11th, you know beat back. If you beat back, I'll go scrape my hair.
How many years be your hair?
Pardon.
How many years be your hair?
You are bold enough coming from you. 13th position. You are bold enough to ask some questions. You should sit it out.
I don't understand. If Navas not injured, why you guys? Why you guys?
It's the likes of
wait. Is Navas? Wait.
Tayo, let him talk. Let him speak.
Tayo.
No problem. I was tired of them being 15 times champions. That's just my hate.
No problem. Kenny, what do you have to say about the game?
I wasn't surprised. Like I said, I used to say you don't write Madrid off. You don't relax. And you answer now. I have to say,
I don't know. I'm not telling you.
We're not sure if they showed you 3 hours.
Bro, they showed only one angle. Even the people from the podcast from the news outlet said it. It was only one angle, and they showed the angle where she called Young Dove, or he dived anyone. That's the only angle they showed.
Brother, beg, wait till this.
Yeah, first, whether you like it or not.
It's like playing guys.
Imagine that Arsenal lost to Plymouth over the weekend. By now, you have.
You people are the way. I don't like when you guys just talk. You are doing bias here.
Welcome to Ball 18. We are here once again, guys. I remember Loyola.
United for life. United for life.
Loyal.
Obvious smile now.
United for life. United for life.
When we come out, they play Europa.
Okay, now true, sure.
It's where them born you don't see Madrid for Europa.
You today this your pride type to the worry you. Waiting kind team down.
We have Kenny in the house, the semi-finalist of the Champions League this season, an Arsenal fan. We have T Gunners, also a semi-finalist, an Arsenal fan.
Please address me as the champions of Europe. Don't insult me. Champions of Europe. We
have Ovie, a former champion, now a bitter fan.
Yes, the Europa. Kings of Europe.
Yeah, so let's just get straight into it. We talk about Champions League. What do you guys think about the Inter Milan Barcelona game yesterday? Tayo, give me a breakdown of what you think about that game and where you think the game will be won and lost in the next round, in the next leg.
The game was wild. When it was 2-0. I thought that game was dead and buried. But it showed a lot about how good Hansi Flick is as a manager. There's no fluke at all. That guy won the treble with Bayern. You know, he had a poor stint at Germany. I thought the guy no good. No, waiting Sabi. But boy, that guy knows how to set up a team. And without Lewandowski, we were still able to play aggressively at that level. And Inter as well. You know, these Italian guys, they are good at defending and all that. To concede 3 goals. So the return leg will not be an easy one. It will not be an easy one. I don't even know who I can pick among both of them, because Barca can actually go there and win that game. They have the materials to score, same way Inter has the chances to score. So you know, Inter, they might not win they've lost out on one trophy already. So that their only hope is looking like it's the Champions League. So I do or die next week. So,
okay, that's fair. You said Hansi Flick knows how to set up a team. I agree with you. But Kenny, don't you think that individual brilliance played more of a role that day against Inter Milan? Because the only team goal that Barcelona scored was that Torres goal where Pedri passed the ball to Rafinha laid it down. The first goal was superb generational talent.
Was this Messi
from Yamal? Then Rafinha hits the shot. But Inter goals were well calculated, well worked, and all. What do you have to say about the game, and where do you think that Barcelona got it wrong and Inter got it right, or Inter got it wrong and Barcelona got it right?
My brother, I would say I blame. Let me start with Barcelona has a very good front line, but their defense, if you want to be honest, no point. Their defense is bad. They can attack, but when it comes to going to the back, they are bad. I won't call them necessarily bad, but they are quite poor at the back. And I will blame Mizagi, that's Inter's coach. sometimes I don't want to blame the coach. I'll blame the players. You guys were already leading to try and cool the tempo of the game. If you rush Baka will finish you. Forget high line or low line or no line. If you rush Baka, because you don't need to just try and cool down, get. And that guy with the play defense for Inter, the black guy, I don't know his name. That guy no get composure. He don't get composure. They fear, and I know if he blame him.
I don't think so. But
No, he fear. He fear. Then our guy, the Marco, I don't know what he doing yesterday. Whether I don't go join over here, they don't do take within they take for corner. Baba they fear little Messi. That small boy. Breaking leg if you need breaking leg, make you come on man. Because now the person may nearly take their life with that. Let's be honest. Only him single he wanted to ruin Inter Milan yesterday. When it was 2-0, I won't lie to you. When like the boy I said it before, if you score 2, they will score you back. So he proved it yesterday. No be against baby Madrid. Madrid are their customer already. That one you say their fans said they close eye. You know if you regret, you know if you deny because
as soon as tell the people when they carry first customer for APL now.
Don't worry.
Una bet right now, second, una be
no. Something you know come from my mind. Yes, now. So, like I said.
So, Ovi, seeing the way that Barcelona press, like Barcelona obviously know that Inter will make use of their wing backs, and they have good midfielders who can switch play in transition. Then what Barcelona was trying to do was Barcelona was trying to press Inter to one side so that they will not be able to switch that play for Dumfries. But Inter kept finding, even though Çalhanoğlu did not have his best of days, because if Çalhanoğlu had his best of days, all those switch play would have killed Inter. Dumfries had one of the best games I've seen him play in a while. Do you think that Inter would still make use of that tactics? And do you think that Barcelona will be able to, because we all know that that's how Barcelona play. Do you think that Barcelona will tweak something to be able to stop Inter from making that switch play to the right, or do you think Inter will still exploit that stuff next week?
Next week, Inter is still going to hold on to their set pieces because they know Barcelona has short players at the back, so Inter are going to go with their set pieces. And again, to me, I won't say only even Barella didn't even come to the party yesterday. Because if Barella came to the party, he wouldn't have allowed Pedri to run the game. So Barcelona, they don't have any other way to play. They are still going to.
But Inter they don't struggle with possession with anybody. So definitely Pedri will definitely run the game. De Jong will not run the game. Just they play a low block and hit in transition.
Whenever Inter plays a low block, this guy Barella is always at the heart of things. But on that day, he didn't really play the way he used to. Like, okay, the last game they played against Barcelona at Camp Nou, go watch his replay. It was outstanding. But on that day, I don't know what happened, including Di Marco. Well, Di Marco has been scared of Yamal for a while now. Because even at the Euros, Yamal did some crazy things to him. Maybe that was playing in his mind. That's why he couldn't really bring out his A game. So Barcelona are going to stick with the way they play. Then Inter might actually find one or two things to do. I don't know. Because on that day, I even saw Szczęsny explaining to Inter set pieces coach or somebody, I don't know, the mistake he made that made Dumfries scored the third goal. What will you be telling your enemies? The mistake you made that allowed them to score the third goal.
Okay. So Tayo, let's move back to your club, Gunners. First of all, what was that tifo you guys did? Like, that's the worst I've seen in a while. Then secondly,
that's the mentality of a small club.
Secondly, are we going to talk about the video your manager made? I've never seen that. Come and play with every arms of your body in the semi-final. Then lastly, do you think that Arsenal can overturn? Or let's talk before we go to the return leg. Let's talk about what do you think happened at the Emirates yesterday? What's on Tuesday? Sorry, what do you think happened? Just summary of.
3
Feel
points
free.
in one. Thank you very much. So the Tifo, we are just coming up in terms of fan experience. You get
They're just
gradually.
coming up.
Yes, gradually. 16 years away, we never even see semi-final. So everything is sweet us for body, you understand? So don't worry, we'll get back on that side of things.
They have no
Second,
European trophy to
calm down,
showcase.
Radna, don't brush you out. Man,
Okay,
fine.
keep quiet. Men they talk.
Second,
Now they got go do operation because they fear Lama. Small
Oh,
Yama.
but
This one is
the day when we say I go fear when they don't put one for now trophy.
oh that
One.
now
when
you run, you know come podcast.
when you don't talk, you can't go like that for a quarter final, like that. So second
I
one,
don't feel run.
that video was
Hold your thoughts,
that
don't worry.
video honestly was not
Yeah.
necessary. Was not necessary. I don't think Arsenal have gotten to that level yet. You understand? Of trying to play mind games. You know, if we had won one or two Champions League, we can start doing all that. For now, we don't need it. Reduce the pressure, reduce the tone. You understand? Calm down, be humble. I get what my manager was trying to do. You know, he's always innovative, playing music in the training ground, all those things, trying to be innovative. Absolutely. Now to that game. I remember that big head guy told us that day that party was not important.
Party was not needed. Party
Yeah,
should rest.
we always been in a hurry to shut you up like he knows anything. I hope he's watching this particular clip because we all saw the importance of party. It's not like Rice was not good, but there's a way party plays that position that
Controller, destroyer.
nobody plays it. You understand? We've not had that player to play that.
Exactly.
That's why we didn't let Partey go. Or we didn't allow Rice to play that four. After the goal, after they scored us, absolutely brilliant 27 passes. That PSG is a no-nonsense team. They will be hard to beat. We adjusted, but our finishing as usual. Our finishing. Eventually, we didn't do enough. You understand? We didn't do enough to press them. But me, in my heart and heart, I believe it's not over. I believe it's not over. But I don't want to have too much hope. The way I had with Newcastle when they beat me 2-0 in the first leg and they knocked me out. I'll just hope something can happen. That's my little take. These are getting the result.
No,
Kenny,
Mr.
very easy.
You know what I'm saying? That Martinelli, na afraid Brazilian. In mama na Brazilian, in papa na Mexican. Now grass is supposed to come the court for America or somewhere. That guy now fool. Any day, anytime.
But if you are abusing Martinelli, what of your captain, the most sub captain?
No, that one they hide now. No, that one. See, where the excuse I can only make for him. He they hide right for time. You know, say they cause some right for time. I feel to say because of the injury, because I hear say I know that he even tell me some injuries you get in football, you might never come back as the same again. So probably that's what is wrong with him. He's scared.
Yes.
But that's how. I've told you that's how Odegaard always play.
No,
Yeah.
Kenny is right. Odegaard's injury is there. You understand? But the problem is we need more input. Even if Odegaard is fit and back to form.
That's what I'm telling you. I understand the injury.
My brother, make I
You
tell
cannot use
you.
Odegaard and start next season.
Make I even sorry to cut you short. Mateta to get for. Make I tell you
Yes,
why.
100%.
If I play what's his name Skelly for where party they play, or make Skelly overlap, then play what's him that guy name
Tierney.
that make it play for left back. Then that Oga Ace keep quiet. You know
No, I watched something about our fans when they talk say scaling a midfielder MB. I don't know how to put that one be.
No, not true. Yes, not true. Na midfielder they bring and come left back.
Skelly na midfielder, but Skelly
Na midfielder. Because make I not lie you, as much as you can't lie that Skelly in every match sometimes when you watch him, he drops deadly passes. We no go expect say quick pumping. He give meeting with that one too. Toss and then give you ball. You fire ball like Bessie no chop. With the Manchester United score, we then no give you chop.
And that ball when they knock Rice knocked us at that pass, I feel saying na right. Somehow the ball enter in left. You understand? But it don't say I don't want to even blame anybody. It don't happen. It don't happen. Our eye don't
make coach for quick come out Odegaard put one because one even get more impact than Odegaard. He immediately enter.
Kenny, Odegaard go into the 3 months. He no play one.
Make Odegaard come now. Make it come. Make it ask Adebayo. Adebayo go get Jasmine for Togo. Maybe they will cook something for. Make it pass.
You supposed to say that my coach na loyalty. Na go collect. Na go later Saka. I'm loyal to
But again, one thing about that one, coach. Most of our play they come from Saka. That Saka wing they close, nothing they come outside. Mendes don't close there. Why they no fit change play? They go to the other wing. Go to happen.
And second leg still there now. At least we know chop 3.
So
And that
where
game-
I think the game will be won or lost. I want you to analyze this where Tayo and Kenny Ovi. So when Hakimi is playing, he doesn't play as a right back. He always inverts. Then from the inverting, he overlaps to the wing. Do you understand? Now in transition, Marquinhos plays as that right back, that right centre back side. Then Pacho stays in the midfield. Then Mendes. But you will notice that Marquinhos is not as fast as if you see all the chances Arsenal got, the 2 chances Arsenal got, were a penetrating pass from the Skelly to Martinelli, the first one. Then the second one too was also that pass. So I feel that if Arsenal are able to exploit that positioning or that play, except Enrique will change that at that particular setup. If Arsenal are able to exploit that positioning, that play, then they will be able to get a goal. But one thing again is that you must know that PSG are deadly too.
They go scores now. That one is sure. They go scores next.
They are deadly.
Mother,
They miss as many goals too.
as for that,
Yes,
I want to ask you-
yes,
I want to
yes,
ask- I want to ask you a
yes,
que- I want to ask you a question. If you guys noticed, I'm sorry to interject. This guy we don't the whole since. Hope say you know say if for cost us the game that day, tie your brother.
Yakubu.
Yes,
Saliba.
Yakubu don't
which is no good Saliba. He get leakages plenty times from you wing. He dey lose ball in deadly.
Who Saliba? Abi?
No,
Or who?
Yakub.
Fine now.
No. Yakubu was best player that day.
Give me was okay.
I
Like,
want
give me
to
was
do
okay.
Bro,
I want to do
yeah,
that.
no.
Saliba was
That means say that no what,
bro.
no.
No.
This guy gets
Saliba
errors
was
with.
shaky that day.
Okay, when I ask now,
Yeah.
when Bakoli won't score, with the ball good.
Now
go
one
the
now
other side.
it dey happen.
I will give no. I will give you 3 instances. The one where take upon one stop ball, we one control ball. I don't know whether now
Collect ball. Person that
collect ball from can't give them. They can't go attack with the ball. Guy, composure, just relax. I know they talk say Saliba don't leak right on time. I know they count that one. I don't say Saliba don't take great ball form. Make the best CBO2. I don't know what then.
Kenny, but
No, I know what we would come
we
up for.
know
I'm gonna
they
give
know
us
enough
a
from
beg.
front. We know they know from front.
Mona give
I
us
don't
a
think like
beg.
Yakubu problem.
Don't talk with you. Mona give us.
May will give you.
Saliba, we dey come for. Mona give us.
Nobody thought saying I don't need Saliba. Now you want time again.
Tayo. So, do you think your attack will be potent enough? Do you think your attack will be strong enough to outscore the PSG attack? Do you think that?
I would say that's 5% to 95%. PSG will score in that game. They have to have a very bad game for us to even win. You understand? But they will not stop, unfortunately. PSG don't know what they call we are leading 1-0. You understand? Let's sit back. They will come out. Are we ready to take that intensity? We saw what they did to Liverpool, what they did to City, what they did to Aston Villa. It's no fluke. This is a team that is fluent in moving players around. And you saw Arsenal could not stand those movements. I've not seen this kind of movement. It's even Messi
But you know that after 30 minutes, Arsenal actually took over the game because they were tired. You remember I sent a message to you. I said
Yeah,
that
you
this
said
is
it.
where the EPL physicality comes in. So do you think that might play?
Physicalities on as long as you know score, is dead. Bro.
Remember, it's part of the okay. See, it did part of it. What I go talk say, it did part of the game. With Madrid, with this one is supposed to even cool down. I want just one goal lead. We know at least our days not why like this one waiting say go come back, one go wide, one come back, one come to say they're too good. At least hope still there.
Will be good. No worry yourself.
See, Ovi, Mota. Sorry, I want that get Ovi. If it's sure for you, no be say I put my hair. May you put your hair. When you play back at May 11th, you know beat back. If you beat back, I go scrape my head.
How many years be your hair?
Pardon.
How many years be your hair?
I don't care how many years. Leave years. If you sure for you, say you be true Madrid
How
fan.
many years?
And you talk about now. You talk about for me now.
If you be true Madrid fan,
What's your dread?
As a matter, your own are too. Your own if it too clear. If it too clear, now 1 year.
no be you they talk with that. You they carry answer. If you won't go, Mo go.
Why they use how many years they go come
You're not a true
there
fan.
1
Don't worry.
year.
You're not a
Okay,
true
so
fan.
now by yes, now look by your team again. Okay,
That's what I'm
okay.
carrying on.
Let's move on. Let's
Well,
move on.
yes.
Okay, where do you think that game will be won or lost in PSG in France?
Right now, I think the game is still open. PSG they lose so many chances. If not, the game would have been buried at Emirates. So now, but I think Merino playing as a striker give us some more balance than when they use Trossard there. I feel so. I don't know about that. I feel so. So Partey coming back into the midfield is going to make the midfield, but Partey and Rice ability compares to the others, Vitinha, Neves, and Fabian Ruiz. Wow, the battle is definitely going to be tough. But I still see. I feel Arsenal might cause trouble, but I see PSG going through because that's Dembele. I don't know what this guy Enrique gave to Dembele this season. Dembele and Kvaratskhelia. I don't know what he gave to them. They are just for Carol League. The PSG will start their press with Dembele. They'll start their pressing with Dembele, and still, whenever I still give him the ball, he's going to run so many lengths with the ball and create chances or do something dangerous. I see PSG winning the game though by 2-1.
No problem. We'll get to that.
Mota. You see how you do. He get opinion for other man team. He voice sharp.
You give fair
more. See, you can't cheat. They asked a simple question last week. What do you think? He said it is football. What is this football? Now he get opinion of other man team like this. He match
Yeah, now football. Over now football, now go win 3-1.
Why would you say
Let's move on.
Your mind always.
Let's move on to the other Europa League games. Tottenham beat Bodo Glimt 3-1 at home, and Manchester United, of course, United Telefosifor went away to Spain to win 3-0. What did you say?
Mota, Andrew, please.
What did you say?
You tell him now.
What did you say?
Ojogo people.
Where was the Ojoro?
Ganacho's handball.
How is Ganacho's handball, Ojoro?
We need to look at that video again because I don't even
It's an handball now. They didn't look at the handball.
How is it, Ojoro? Somebody slipped, and did he use his hand to control the ball? Did he use his hand to pass the ball? Was this his cross that was the last cross? I thought you know football. So how does
his hand stopped that ball? His hand stopped the ball. His hand stopped the ball. Go watch it again.
You need to watch it. So okay, so his hand stopped. How many transition of play was involved before that goal came?
I don't know.
If you don't know, take a chill pill, man. If you don't know, take a chill pill. You don't have anything to talk about.
His hand touched the ball.
Tayo,
why wasn't Harry Maguire red carded?
You didn't watch the game. There's no need to speak to you. Tayo, you predicted that Bilbao was going to outclass.
Ask you a question. Now you are shying away from the question.
Tayo, you don't have the right to ask questions. It's not that you asked question last week that you say it's football, and you're asking me questions. I beg, Tayo.
Ask you a question. At least you give me an instance or give me something about it.
You predicted Bilbao to win the game. Where was it lost for you?
Man, you have been robbing in this tournament. This is the third.
Okay.
This is the third time that a player will be sent off. I've been sent.
Okay, it's not the red card wasn't a red card.
No, it's not. It's not like I don't see that as a red card. I don't see that as a red card. See yesterday, see Timber now. Did they give him anything? That was a soft.
Okay, so Timber's foul and today's foul was it the same foul?
Penalty, but we move on. I don't know why they are doing a double punishment. You've already given the penalty.
Was Timber the last man?
Red card. They are giving a red card.
Was Timber the last
man in that place? What was the last man there? Last man. I don't like that. They say double punishment is absolutely wrong. Absolutely wrong. You're giving the penalty.
Okay, is it the law or is not the law?
Which law? It's your law.
Is it the law?
It's your law, not my law.
No. So I have a law.
I've been doing fraud, but it's
okay.
Good. You take your 3-0 and we move on.
Okay, Kenny, what do you have to say about it?
The law is Maguire above the.
I'll get to you. Chill. You don't have to talk because when they ask you about Madrid, you don't say anything. You say it's football. Kenny, you also predicted that Man U are going to lose. What do you have to say about it?
I didn't predict Man U was going to lose. Can't watch it again.
Oh, okay. So what was the prediction?
I said said it was a score draw now.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what's your assessment about the game?
Like I said, like Tayo said, you guys played well. Then the red card helped you. It was a good game from Man U. But that, to me, that wasn't the red card.
Okay.
Any day, anytime. That's my opinion.
Okay. But your opinion and the law doesn't say the same thing. First of all, let me explain the law, the football law.
We don't need to. You don't explain anything to us. Just let's go.
You don't want to know it again. Okay.
I'm not in
Finally,
Yes,
the
now.
man that says
when they are defending, when a player slips and his hand touches the ball, it's not a penalty or something. It's not a handball. But when they are attacking, it says something else. I hope you address that too.
I'm coming to you now. So hey, you were saying that. I want to face you. What were you saying? You were saying that Garnacho's handball was what? So VAR should have looked at the handball.
Yes, because Garnacho was
No, I've said he's not against. It was the correct decision.
So VAR is supposed to go back 5 plays for someone that it's not him that crossed the last ball. It was not him that made the final pass. It was not him that crossed the ball for the penalty. So VAR is supposed to look at that play and you watch football and you know football.
I don't watch football. I watch rugby.
It's obvious that because you always say it's football when they ask you questions about your team. Because if you watch football, you will say that.
Now I look at it, that's a foul. That goal shouldn't have stood. They just want Atletico Bilbao.
Better handball. This person, the penalty. That's it. I don't argue with you. That's a red card. But the handball, they should have checked that Garnacho's handball.
VAR doesn't check. Why do you sometimes you argue off point? That's my problem with you. VAR,
when it favors you, it's grace. But when it doesn't favor you, it's always like this, man.
The Evanisi we did a red card when they overturn.
You are the one that says things. You are the one that says things like that. You are the one that when it favors you, you talk. They will say, as you say, it's football. VAR has never gone as far, but even in your La Liga, they don't check the person that's played. When it's not that he used his hand to carry the ball, he was sleeping, his hand was on the floor. And you are saying it wasn't the person that crossed the ball, it wasn't the person that made the final pass for the cross, it wasn't the person that got fouled. My brother, you don't know. Let's move to congratulations to Manchester United.
What did he do? What did he do? Who did he pass the ball to?
Let's move to
Okay, calm down.
You watch the match.
Let's move to
this Garnacho pass the ball to
on the EPL. Arsenal, you play Bournemouth this weekend, right?
Yes.
What's your take on the game? Do you think you're going to play a full squad? Do you think you want to transition the winning mentality from the weekend to the game, or you just want to just let it go and play this thing?
Like we don't go fit Bournemouth. No, just worry ourselves. As we did, we are in a top 4 race. The way it is, I told you guys a couple of weeks ago that the way this team is playing, we will be in top 4 race, and we are here now. We are here now.
Bournemouth is chasing Europa. So do you think game is at Emirates? Don't forget.
Even though anywhere, we're not going to win Bournemouth. No worry yourself.
So what is the score prediction for the game?
Score prediction is going to be 1-1. As usual.
1-1. Kenny,
draw.
What do you have to say about the game?
We'll beat Bournemouth 2-1. Leave this. Tayo, please, I want to beg you. Next season, carry your kaya. Go Man City or go.
Stop to bully this guy in the head. Opinion.
Mr. This is football. Stop using words wrongly. I'm not bullying him. You didn't know what they call bullying.
I'm moving
to somebody's opinion. You are against his own opinion.
Hold your opinion. Okay, wait. I want to ask you something. Wait, please. I want to give you an example. Okay, you seem to know more than I do. When someone is in a workspace that doesn't favor him, it's toxic for him. What do you advise the person to do? As Samantha, please, can you answer that?
No, stop equating this to that. Stop equating this to that. It's never the same thing.
Mr. This is well, just mind your business. Let me talk to my fellow Arsenal.
Without tolerating any bullying on this platform.
Stop
abusing words. Say one vote for Fita will be because one vote for Tinubu, they abuse them.
As much as continue, this guy don't take the game. No, not to waste time. Arsenal go win 2-1.
Arsenal, Obi, what's your score prediction?
Arsenal are gonna win 2-1.
Ovie, it's funny the way you're laughing on this podcast. For the past 2 weeks, you've not laughed like this. Like you always come squeezing face and all.
No,
It's
no,
funny how
no,
you're
Una call me
laughing.
when I dey. Una call me when I dey
Like-
sleep now.
It's really funny, man. It's really you have so
Una call
much
me when I dey
opinion
sleep
today.
now.
They asked you about Madrid last week. You're like, it's just
Oh,
football.
Bob,
Now you
I
have
was
so much,
sleeping. I woke up.
you have
I
so
just
much
woke up.
opinion.
How many of una be dey active like that?
Man City Wolves play tomorrow.
I don't
That
go
was the
boot.
score prediction.
Man City Wolves. Yes. City will just be on the ride right now. They'll win that game 3-1.
3-1. City are third, though. It's crazy. Oh.
I'm telling you. They will be
I
having
told you
double
guys.
figures tomorrow.
Ovie,
That's
Ovie,
crazy.
Asmota,
That's
if you
crazy.
can remember, what did I tell you guys that Man City will qualify? That Nottingham Forest, I thought you said they no get 11.
I know now.
Then go
Nottingham
off.
Forest. Well, Nottingham Forest 3-7 too. No verse.
My bro, as they go, they know they go anywhere.
No verse. They're 3-7.
What's the score prediction, Kenny?
For what game is that?
City
Cities.
for the City Wolves.
Omo, City go kill her 4-0.
4-0 City Wolves. Okay, what's the score prediction?
3-0 to City.
3-0 to City. We move on to Manchester United versus
Brentford Man U.
Brentford. Brentford versus Manchester United. Ovie, what's the score prediction?
2-0 to Brentford. Man U doesn't have anything to play for. They just focus on the Europa.
2-0 to Brentford. Tayo, what's the score prediction?
4-1. Brentford are winning.
4-1. Eh?
Brentford are winning 4-1.
Brentford are winning 4-1. Ken, what's the score prediction?
I'll give it a 2-2 draw.
2-2 draw. Okay, Manchester United
Steve.
taking the game. 2-1. 2-1 to Manchester United. We move on to Liverpool, the champions of England versus Chelsea on Sunday. What's your score prediction, Tayo?
Chelsea will win.
Do you think Liverpool wants to still go on a run, or they just be relaxed and be chilling?
No, they won't want to chill because
To party.
they know next season they have to be on their toes, right? They have to be aggressive because that this space that they were given might not be afforded to the next season. So they want to push themselves to the limit and see how far can they hit in terms of point tally. You understand? So they'll win 2-0. They'll win
Pushing to the limit.
Chelsea will win 2-0, sorry.
Chelsea win 2-0.
Yeah, Chelsea will win 2-0.
Okay, Kenny, what's your score prediction?
I'll give it
God draw.
no. I'll give it a 3-2 win to Liverpool.
3-2 win to Liverpool. Ovie, what's your score prediction?
1-1.
1-1. Okay. I forgot to mention that Chelsea are heading to the Conference League finals because they won their match today.
No, that one
Might be
is
facing
obvious.
No, that
Might be facing-
cup Betis go win now.
facing Real Betis in the final because Anthony is on form.
Puskas award.
Then finally, do you think this top four race
You
want to
guys
change
didn't talk about my coach.
Which coach?
My coach now.
Ange, but he says it's not your coach now. Now you are claiming
collect
him.
money. I don't want to let that go for free. Brazil no go collect.
Ange.
Ange, but he said he's not your coach now. You're not coaching again.
Oh,
You are
now
Now
coaching
you
his
call her my
back.
coach now. Come on.
Okay.
Nothing
Yes,
go
I
pay
said
me
I
pass for this.
already said that he won 3-1. Now he's moving.
Nothing go pay me for this. Nothing go pay me pass for this word. Say that man go win Man U for final. I feel cry.
Make it reach the final first. We'll talk about that when we get there.
You don't reach.
Don't reach am
You
now.
don't reach. Yeah, now don't qualify. But like I said, it is football. No,
1-0.
my brother, it is football. Anything can happen. No dollar, no.
No problem, guys. We'll see on the weekend. Finally, do you guys want to change before we go? Do you guys want to change your top 4 prediction, or you still stick to your top 4 prediction?
Let me give you my top 4. Okay, let Tayo go. Tayo, please go.
So it's still Arsenal, Man City, Liverpool.
Why they call Arsenal like saying again they top?
Please.
No,
do it
you
well,
don't-
please.
Liverpool don't
confuse
qualify already
us.
now.
Please stop. Please start again. Please
Liverpool,
change it. Thank you.
Liverpool, Arsenal,
Okay.
Man City,
Okay.
Aston Villa,
Okay.
and Newcastle.
And Newcastle.
Ah.
So Chelsea doesn't
Mario.
cut it for you.
You don't follow via take something,
Yeah,
but that's all good.
funny. You don't see that. You don't threaten. You just send me one text and say, "Go give it to you after this call."
Kenny, what's your top 5?
It's going to be Liverpool, Arsenal, Man City, Chelsea, and Newcastle.
Chelsea and Newcastle. Okay, what's your top 5?
Liverpool, Arsenal, Man City, probably Chelsea and Newcastle in no particular order.
Now don't deny for the finish. Now, wow, this life.
Okay, no problem, guys. We'll see before the end of the season. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Cheers.